for some government agency basically like ratted on the government agency saying that like they were using shit to kind of like scan people's minds or some shit like that basically, or like influence people's minds or some shit like that. And he was saying that like one of the ways to like block it out was like the tinfoil shit. And then like they basically used that
Right.
against him to make him look crazy and be like, oh, the tinfoil hat shit to make people look like a nut. But the tinfoil hat was
Okay.
supposed to actually like protect you, right? Like or some shit. Because the metals would get in
All
the
right.
way, like you're saying,
So
right?
yeah. So if I don't know if you've worked at a liquor store before, right? Have you?
No, no, no. I've
No.
never worked
Okay.
retail.
So
Surprisingly, I've never worked retail.
I yeah. So I worked retail what like 2 3 years ago. I started
Yeah.
anyway. So one thing I would notice that I'll be on the phone with my girl sometimes, and then I go into the freezer. The whole freezer is aluminum on the inside.
Right.
The moment I I would go in there, it would get staticky. But the moment that I would shut the door, it would just cut off the line
Cut it off.
immediately.
Yep. Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me why, in the era of us being monitored at all times, now fucking windows and doors cannot be aluminum because they don't fucking meet Title 24. And then they changed Title 24 for this is code for windows and doors to pass fucking code for you to be able to build your house. So now you're not allowed to use
For
aluminum
some
on your
reason,
windows or
now you're not
doors.
allowed. For so long, you were able to use
No.
it.
Yep. And then now they're like trying to promote fiberglass. They're like, no, just use fiberglass. You know,
But
this and that.
fiberglass,
Like it's
fiberglass,
just as
and weren't
durable.
we just talking about the beam technologies? And fiberglass would fucking go straight through. The beams would go straight through the fiberglass. In fact, it would go even quicker through the fiberglass.
Yeah, not just that, but it would make the fiberglass brittle, and then it would release fiber fucking glass spores into the air,
Oh
and you would
yeah?
inhale them. So you wouldn't, if in a case that you had to run and you inhaled hella fiberglass with every breath you took, it would become more
Right, it would
painful,
be
and it
tearing your
would
shit up. Yeah,
restrict you
yeah,
from
yeah,
being
yeah,
able to
yeah.
breathe, and it would cause fluid to go into your lungs to coat the inside of your
But you're
lungs
saying that they
to
changed it all
protect
of
them.
a sudden though, like the windows and the fucking shit, so you can't be aluminum.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Now they can. So there was a point where they were like, "Oh, okay,
Because
fine.
we were
You can
talking
have
about how they
aluminum
could
on the
see
outside."
you with the Wi-Fi and the waves, and they can see you. Like, oh, what the fuck?
Hmm. But not if you have aluminum windows.
Right. Because it'll break it up. It'll fuck
Yeah.
it. Oh,
It'll
what?
distort the images.
And so
It'll distort
you're
the
saying that you
images.
think that that's the reason why they changed it is because of the whole
That's that's a reason
not
why they
like
changed
you
it
think, but
so
like on some
so
conspiracy
abrupt.
shit, right? Like a little theory.
It's they had just changed it. So why would you change it so fast all of a sudden? You
Uh-huh.
had just changed it, and then out of nowhere you abruptly changed it again. And
Uh-huh.
then now where there's new rules where you have to sell clear glass. You're no longer to sell you can no longer just sell distorted glass. You have to buy a plastic version of a distorted glass and apply it after.
Really?
You feel me?
That's
So
interesting. What?
that takes away from the right? Right? When you
Yeah.
think in that manner, doesn't it make
Yeah.
a little bit of
Yeah,
sense?
it looks a little, yeah, it looks a little certain, like a certain way, right? Yeah. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
And
What the
it's
fuck?
just something I've been noticing because in the past 5 years, windows and doors laws have changed drastically in the blue states.
In the blue states.
In the blue states, it's changed the most drastically. In the red states, it's changed depending on how much of a blue state swing they've had, is what I've noticed. Because I take classes and then
Yeah.
they talk about the changes that have happened in states, but like like in my head, it's like it's whatever, right? I'm taking it in, but then they'll say certain keywords. I'm like, wait, what?
Right. Like
Wait,
certain things that you're like,
didn't they
huh?
just didn't this just happen and this affects this? And then all
Right,
of it, hold on, bruh. It's a lot of that going on.
right.
I'm just saying, bro,
No, and that's interesting though, because
the
like you
fact
said,
that
like I mean, I don't work in windows and doors and shit like that, so like the fact that like there's shit like that, and like people can be like, hey, like there's some weird shit, like suddenly,
yeah,
these things are changing, and for some reason, like with all this shit going on, right? Like yeah, like you said, it does look a certain way. It does look like I don't know, like there's something maybe that they're hiding or
yeah.
trying to do, or I don't know, man, because that shit.
Look at it this way. There's certain buildings in Palo Alto and San Francisco that if you get near the building, your whole fucking you all of a sudden the picture is distorted. Right now, your pic. Ever since I started talking about this, your picture has been distorting. By the way, you're
Chill,
very
chill,
pixely
chill,
for a
chill.
while.
Chill, bro. They're gonna get you, bro. They're
Just
getting you,
oh,
bro.
now it's clear. Now it's clearing up. Now it's
Chill,
clearing.
bro.
Okay, now
Chill,
it's
bro.
blurry.
Chill, bro. They're on to you, bro. That's
But
their way of telling
there
you. That's their way of telling you secretly.
there was there was a time where me and Rob we were in SF and there was a building that I was like, bro, there's something odd about this building. And then every time we would get close to the building, our signal would drop or this and that. And then I realized that in this side of the bridge, there's a lot of buildings that looked very similar to that. And always around there, when I was doing deliveries, always around those blocks would my shit fucking suck. And I had to like go out of the block, get the signal, take a screenshot, and then fucking find my way
Right.
to the addresses.
Yeah.
And it was always around Google and Tesla and shit.
Uh-huh.
There's, uh,
It's because
it's
they
just,
have they
man,
have things they have things called like what's it called? I forget what the fuck. It's like a signal killer though. It's like four areas specifically like that, so that like people who work in those areas like don't.
jammers. They're jammers.
Yeah, jammers. Some like
They're
it's like a
signal
signal
jammers.
jammers. Yeah, exactly. And they basically they make it so that the
No,
people that work in that area aren't like doing some weird communication type shit on the job, I guess, or whatever.
here's the thing: they don't just have signal jammers, but they also have signal jammer detectors.
Oh yeah,
They have that.
yeah. You
Uh,
have one of
there
those or
was
what?
so anyway.
So
There was
anyway,
this one
he
person
said,
I was delivering.
yeah.
There was this one person I was delivering to, and I've delivered to this house before. But then there was this one time where I was delivering to this house, but I was listening to a certain podcast. I'm not
Uh-huh.
gonna specify.
Right.
And I was coming. I got close to this spot,
Yeah.
and I'm dropping off a package, right? And it's open. This house doesn't look like a house. It looks like a modern day museum. Like it's got
Right.
like a spherical, shiny sculpture. It just looks
Mm.
really,
Crazy ass house. Yeah.
you know,
Eccentric.
yeah. And then I have my whatchamacallit, my hazards on, like any other time. And I come out and there's already a fucking guard waiting outside, like, hey, like show me your hands.
Uh-huh.
Like what the fuck? I mean, I'm not saying that it could have been just like I maybe that day I looked a little suspicious or whatever,
Uh-huh.
but I had my windows, I had music blasting, like I
Right.
wasn't hiding. You
Right.
feel? I have my dog in front seat, like I'm
Right.
clearly not specialized, brother.
No, but that's the
But
thing though.
like,
But that's the thing though. That's what makes you think, right? If they stopped you looking however you looked and you're thinking that you don't look, whatever, like that must mean that they got some type of shit going on to where niggas like that are actually walking up like so casually and, pretending to be just average ass citizens when in reality they really are, on some other shit. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean?
yeah, nah, yeah, but it's just so one thing that shit's taught me, bro, is like, goddamn, like there's definitely some shit going on. Like there's always been some shit going on, but like little
Dude.
things like that solidify. a little more, and I told my girl about it, and she just kind of brushed it off.
Right.
But I'm glad, like, at least you kind of
No, dude, did I
consider
ever
like
tell you? No, dude,
being
did I ever tell you? Did I ever tell you about the time where I was delivering with Amazon and I was in this like pretty much like, neighborhood, suburban area of, obviously it's like it's not like a place you could speed, and like it'll be okay, right? Like there's like it's a neighborhood, right? And but it wasn't like a
yeah,
suburban neighborhood. It was just like one of those like mid neighborhoods, if that makes sense. Like like how suburban neighborhoods are like every house is like hella nice and they look the same, but like those other neighborhoods, like all the houses are a little different, and like some of them are shitty, some of them aren't, whatever the fuck. It's just like a regular neighborhood, right? And so, yeah, it was like one of those kind of like regular neighborhoods, and I was delivering, and I'm, like you said, I parked to the side of the road, got my hazards on or whatever the hell, and I'm doing my packages, checking them, like trying to get them organized, and then I see like a car, like barreling down the road, like they turned the corner hella quick, and they're like racing down the road, and I'm like, who the hell, like what the hell is like who's that person, what's going on with them? And as they're coming down the road, they're like driving hella fast, but then they like slowly, like not slowly, but like they kind of like rush into like a parking spot and like park there for like half a second before like getting out of the parking spot, and then they just keep rushing down the street. And I'm like, okay, that was a little weird, right?
yeah,
And like after they keep rushing down the street, I see two sheriff cars, two Castro Valley city sheriff cars chasing after whoever the lady. It was a lady, mind you. It was like a lady, middle-aged lady. I think she was like maybe like blonde hair or whatever the hell, and she just looked hella distressed. Like she looked hella like distressed, like she was trying to get away from somebody. That's what I noticed at first. I was like, this lady looks like she's trying to get away from somebody. Mind you, I didn't see the police at first. I just seen her do that weird thing where she got into a parking space and then dipped off. And then I'm like, and then again, the cops came like pretty much right after that. And then I'm like, oh shit, like she must have been running from them and she must have been trying to hide from them or something. Cause like she got into that space and then like I guess thought about it and was like, no, like I'm gonna keep going. Like they're probably gonna like, know that I stopped right here or whatever, like immediately recognize my car type shit, whatever the fuck, right? Like she in that split second made that decision and kept driving. And the cops, like again, they're racing down this road and it's a neighborhood, but they don't have their lights on.
right.
The cops do not have their lights on,
They're
and
keep
they're both and it's two sheriffs back to back, like driving like like hands on 10 and 2, like back straight as hell, looking straight forward, low key on some Terminator, comp shit, like what I mean, like just looking like on like they're on a mission, like they're really chasing this bitch down. And mind you, when I tell you, like to this day, like that lady looked stressed the fuck out, like, and again, it could have just been like, yeah, like it was they're just chasing some whatever potential criminal lady or whatever the fuck, and she looked stressed because she did something or whatever. But the way that it all like happened made me think that like no, like those sheriffs were doing something that they shouldn't have been doing, which is why they were racing through the neighborhood with no lights on. Like, cause I'm pretty sure that's illegal, like to do, like for you to fucking speed through a neighborhood and not put your lights on. And it was two sheriffs chasing after this one middle-aged lady in this car who looked like completely fucking scared, dude, like for her life. Like to be honest, she looked like terrified for her life. And I'm just like, I don't know. After that, I was just thinking like, dude, like there's some sketchy shit going on in this town for sure. Like with especially with the police department, like those motherfuckers, like
No,
they looked like as they were driving, they really did look sus. Like they were like on some low key, like I don't want to say like psychopath, because I know that word gets kind of like dropped a lot, but like they were cold, emotionless, like they looked like they might have fucking killed her, like
they
if they
done,
got to her, you know what I mean? Like they
yeah,
were like this. They were like this. Look,
bro.
hold on, hold on,
All
hold on.
right,
They were like this. They were like this. Because they had and that's the thing. They both had their shades on while driving down this fucking street, and they're driving like this in their car.
hella yes, like poker face.
Like no, no, not even poker face. Look at my face. Look,
Mm-hmm.
like determined, like determined. Both of them back to back, determined. No lights, chasing this bitch down the neighborhood, and I'm just like, yo, that's some weird shit, bro. Sketchy. I don't know, dude.
No lights, no
No lights,
music,
no lights, no
just anger.
flashing, No light. Shut the fuck up. No lights, no flashing, no sirens.
No lights, no music, just anger. You killed everyone.
I don't know. That
I'm
shit.
away
That shit
forever.
freaked me out,
And I'm
bro.
feeling bad.
I be telling that story, and I feel like
What was
people
I
don't
gonna tell
react
you?
enough to it. To be honest, because to me, that's like straight police
Nah,
corruption.
nah, nah,
Like I don't know. That's
nah,
freaky as
nah.
fuck.
And the thing is, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Honestly, bro, when people tell me stories like that, I try my hardest not to react, bro, cause I don't want to. I don't want to be targeted either.
He said, "I don't want to be
You
targeted
know?
either." Shit, I'll be targeted, bro. I told you, bro. I'll do it. Target me. They never want to
Yeah. I
target the
mean,
niggas
I
that want to be
would.
targeted.
I'd be all for it.
I'm just like, I don't know.
I'm all for it and all that, right? It's just fuck, man. I can't imagine somebody holding my kids hostage. It's just like fuck, bro.
As long as I got my
I've
winger,
done so
I
much.
can make more kids. No, I'm just
Nah,
fucking with
yeah,
you. I'm
just
just fucking with you.
nah. No, no,
No.
no. You're good. You're good. You're good. Fucking that
Uh,
shit, man. Just
no, I hear you though. I
I
hear you
forgot what
though.
I was gonna tell you. No, no, no. I forgot what I was gonna tell you before you said what you said. I had a story to tell you too.
About like the
Fuck,
government doing
man.
some weird
What
shit.
did you tell me? Yeah. Oh, okay. So when I used to be a painter,
Yeah.
there was there's a lot of people around my boss that worked for NASA.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Two separate times, two separate times did we find somebody dead. No wallet stolen, no phone stolen, no nothing, just dead. And the police came in, cleaned the scene up, and dipped. Just like that. And my fucking shit, my name. Every
Cause
time I
that's what
say
I'm.
some shit, every time I say some fucking hold on. I have these new neighbors behind me.
Uh huh.
Every time I say some shit like that, they always open their door, bro. I just heard them open their door. Every single time I say keywords, I keep hearing that door open. I'm sorry. Maybe
That's
I'm being
weird.
petty.
Oh shit. Chill.
Honestly.
Chill. Chill.
Anyway, so
No, because
my
that's what I was
boss,
talking about, and that's
it
what
was
I'm talking
weird.
about. Is that how do you know? Like, kind of like not to like interrupt your story, but like kind of like add on to it
No, you're good.
is like yeah, like the NASA niggas, right? Like who knows? Whoever the fuck was high up, right, could have gotten into contact with the police and be like, hey, look, you're gonna get a call later this day that there's a body somewhere. Just clean it up, blah blah blah, and dip. Like you know what I mean? Like that's all you got to do. Don't even worry about it. Like and they
Mhm.
go they do their shit because like who knows, maybe the sheriffs that I seen that day were like on some similar shit where they're like, hey, this bitch knows this, blah blah blah, like by all means, like get her, like you know what I mean, like. And again, who can this bitch run to?
Make it
she
as
can't
quiet as
she
possible.
can't go to police because she's being chased by police. Yeah, it's like
And
it's like
if you
yeah,
go
it's
to
like an under.
people, they might turn you into like
Exactly,
it's like
exactly,
it's
exactly.
like it's like a underground railroad of wokeness at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to say it like that, but no mames, way. It's kind of what's going on, bro. It's like you don't know. Even the people who sound like even the people who sound like they're onto the same shit. Is like, nah, maybe they're doing that just to like see what you are made of.
Right.
Like, oh, this nigga really. All right, yeah, we got to keep a closer eye on this nigga,
That's some
like for
crazy
sure.
shit, dude.
Like, hey, bro, you trying to burn it, bro? And then we burn it or some shit, and like
Oh,
all
and
of a
that's
sudden,
what they
like,
were
oh
talking
damn,
about,
bro.
the fucking the scientist bitch or whatever that went missing. She was talking about how they have
Mm-hmm.
handlers, like how supposedly like basically like when they, hey, what's good, man? But apparently like when they get like into the high level shit because they are into like some deep shit, like they'll get like I guess like the government handlers on them to like
Like
make sure that like
you're too valuable to get knocked off, but like it's like, oh, maybe we could salvage this bitch.
Right, right. No, but they were saying
Like
like the
we'll
shit
just
about
give
like
it a
how they'll have people like around you like watching you basically, like making sure that you don't like say too much or get too much into shit or whatever the fuck, and like they'll basically like be people that they put into your life to like keep tabs on you basically type shit. Like because again, like you know what I mean, like some shit that they don't want, you to divulge or whatever the fuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that shit is crazy, bro.
I know,
Yeah,
I know,
they definitely. I don't know. I think
I
they
know. These
definitely got
niggas are
that
having
bitch, bro. They definitely got that bitch.
these niggas. Hey, these niggas are having a field day with us right now. They're like, damn, bro. All right, jot that down. We know how these niggas think. Ah man, I, I can't stand this shit, bro. It's like, just let me be, bro. I'm just trying to live and breathe. I'm barely fucking scraping by, bro. Just let me barely scrape by. This is the closest thing to peace I know. Just let me be.
Right, I hear you. I hear
Fuck,
you.
man.
We got a little fucking yeah. We got a little ways to
This
go
little
for this
bitch of a
shit.
camera.
I don't know. It's
This
crazy,
little
dude.
fucking this little fucking piece of shit just staring at us,
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
showing
that's
them
the
our
other thing.
face
Yeah, they
expression.
like you said, it's those contracts that you get locked into. Like that you buy these things, and who knows in the terms and services, they're just like, yeah, we could just watch your shit. We could just fucking do this, do that, whatever the fuck, right?
Uh,
Like they're definitely.
yeah, just hold that, bro. Hello? Hold on.
You're
Hello?
good. You're good. I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna keep yapping, but uh,
Have I gone?
as long as there's what's it called? You know what I mean? Like people in charge of systems. There's always gonna be bad people that are gonna be taking advantage of the systems that they're supposed to be, in charge of or whatever the hell, right? So like I don't know, like it's not too far off to imagine that people in these high sectors of whatever the hell government, the world, all this shit, like there's gonna be a couple bad eggs in there that are doing some weird shit behind closed doors. I don't know, man. It's some crazy shit. We're just talking about the state of the world, the fucking all the crazy shit going on and what's going on and what's real, what's not real. I don't know. Let's see. This guy's on the phone right now, so we're just waiting for him. Hello? Oh, wait. What's up?
Actually,
You said what? Hold on. This fucking thing keeps fucking muting you when I clicked unmute. Hello?
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
I was telling you that I gotta hit the store real quick. I'll be back. I'll be like 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're good. You're good. You're
Um,
good.
I fucking hate, bro. We were in
Dude,
a
we're
good
in the
ass
deeps of it.
conversation,
We're in
bro.
the
I hate.
depths of it, dude. I'm telling you. And that's why I don't know.
Yeah,
And dude,
my dog.
dude, and I just seen you rolling up or whatever, which wanted me to like segue into some other shit where I'm like how like people be
Mm-hmm.
doing
I
like
know.
the psychedelics, and then like people will be like, oh, like like I started noticing this or that or whatever, and like that's why I guess like I don't know, people be like like why don't they want you to do psychedelics, or and again it sounds hella like tinfoily to be like, oh, because like it opens your mind and blah blah blah, but it's like I feel like there is an aspect to that, right? Like there's again like the idea that it has something to do with your
Yeah.
mind and being able to alter it, the idea that the
Bro,
CIA at one
I'm gonna
point
let you
tried to
go. All right.
use that shit, you know what I mean?
I'll meet
Hold
you
on, hold on,
later.
wait, before you go, at least like hit a little
I have
goal
to
with
go
me
now.
because I'm
I
trying
have
to
to
hit a
go now. I have to go now.
you
Bye,
have to
bye,
go
bye,
now.
bye.
All right, all
I
right, all
have
right,
to
all
go
right, all
now.
right, all right, all right, all right, all right, go. Damn, this guy couldn't even share his last bowl with me. He's about to get in trouble. All right, it's good. We're about to share this bowl right now. Spiritual stuff, meditation. I mean, like, we're just talking about a lot of crazy stuff right now because it's just like a whole lot going on. And I mean, it's interesting stuff to like go about. I'm not necessarily like a spiritual person. Like I was telling them, I was explaining to them some of the views that I had. Like, there might be a little, crazy here and there or whatever, but uh Yeah, man, it's oh man, dude, it's wild. Like they got, people printing organs out here, brains, digital memories. That's like some of the stuff we were talking about, like clones and oh man, like what it means to be alive. They got these little xeno whatever the hell he was talking about, like these little like mechanical living creatures or some crap like that, and what it means to be alive and what constitutes a living thing, and just all this crazy crap, like how reality is even working to any extent. Really, it's just it's mind-boggling, to be honest. Reaction. Hold on, wait. If you guys are smoking or anything like that, I don't know if you guys are smoking or anything like that, but oh wait. I should also, because now that he hung up, I could actually put my guy back on. Hey, here's my guy. Where's he at? Hey, there we go. Okay, because I was using my camera for something else, but yeah, if you guys are smoking, drinking, whatever the hell you guys do, whatever vice you guys partake in, I am hitting the bong right now, so if you guys want to join along, now is the time. Let's smoke up. Cheers, chat. Ooh. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm interested in shit like that, to be honest. I'm not opposed to anything like that. Like I said, I just kind of started this earlier because I got home and bored as hell, talking